So I asked for y'all to confirm. Let me know if this story about the autism mom and CDC is true. Fran said, "Hey friend, I just tagged you on a post from Christina Talks Tea. This happened to her friend." This is Christina Talks Tea. She shared a video on TikTok that has now since gone viral, and the friend's name is Jordan. So Christina took to her YouTube channel to share about a 42-minute video of Jordan explaining what happened. I went ahead and took that video and chopped it down so you guys could check it out. Here it is.
It started back in May, the end of May. We have a 3-year-old who got attacked by a dog, but upon that dog bite, he did have to go to the hospital. We were told at that point that we would be contacted by the CDC if there was something wrong with like the blood work that they took. If our son came back and had like rabies or something, it did not come back as anything. Middle of May was our first interaction. Beginning of June, we got another call. So a couple weeks after, essentially, they called to verify how many children we had in our home, and they asked if we had any children that had any neurodivergence. We have one son. He's 5 years old, and he has ADHD and autism. So it was not super odd to me that they knew my son had autism, because is on his records. We had just moved to the state of Florida actually to pursue healthcare for him. I, in the back of my brain, think that this is all interconnected with the call for my dog, the dog bite. So they asked us, is he on any medication? We told them yes. Upon answering that question, we were told, thank you, have a great day. We'll talk to you, if we need anything else. Fast forward a couple more weeks, we are sitting there and I get a phone call, and when the caller ID says CDC. And so I was like, oh, I guess they're calling back about our son who got bit by the dog. That's really strange that they're still calling, but okay. I answer the phone and they immediately ask for me to verify our 5-year-old's name and date of birth. So I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't verify anything like that over the phone. I can verify that over an email. To which I was told they could not do that. My husband said, hang up, it's a scam. So I get another call back. About 10 minutes after that, it is the same guy. And so he said, well, you don't have to verify anything. Let me just tell you about something that is going to be offered soon for children who have diagnosed autism. They would go and have I think it was 8 hours a day. They would go to school, but it would be learning work skills. So we just decided not to do it. Maybe 3 to 4 days later, I get another phone call and it does show up as CDC again. What is scary to me is that when we refused for the 4th time to have them interview our son, something that they started off saying was voluntary, that we were threatened with CPS. I was not so much afraid of CPS coming and interviewing us and looking at my home. I was more afraid of the fact that I was being threatened with a warrant if I did not let them come, and I was being threatened that they would involuntarily enroll him in this work program. But we were literally getting up in the morning and I was terrified to stay home. So I would go drop my husband off at work, and then I would take the kids and we would leave, and we would stay gone until sometimes 11 o'clock at night, because I was terrified.
I believe her. Since then, the mom has created a GoFundMe account, and I believe her and her family have moved out of the state